Yo, YouTube. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're playing Pokemon Go. So, what is Pokemon Go? And better question, why should you guys watch me play the game? So, Pokemon Go is just a game, right? Where you catch Pokemon. It's been around for about 3 years now, and I've just picked it up at the beginning of the year because I was bored. Didn't have anything else to do. So, while I'm at school, myself, Spencer, Colton, and a guy named Jeremy, who are all a part of the same NetAdmin group, we all decided to just start playing it and get back into it. And turns out the game is actually what it was supposed to be when we first heard about it, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever it came out, 2016. And there was raiding, there was battling Pokemon, there was trading Pokemon, there was up to 4 generations with all of their legendaries and mythical Pokemon added. So now more than ever, it's the best time to start playing Pokemon Go. But a lot of people still think it's nerdy and weird. The best part, in my opinion, the best part about Pokemon Go is the walking kilometers, hatching eggs, getting candy for your Pokemon to evolve them, and also hanging out with friends. Because who doesn't like hanging out with people that enjoy the same thing? Or at the very least, who doesn't like being out in nature, especially during the summer, being out in nature and enjoying your time? Who doesn't like to do that? I mean, can't really make an argument with that, can you? But yeah, there's, to just really cap off this video, there's a lot of stuff that we do in Pokemon Go. It's not just catching Pokemon. Like, as you can see, if I leave enough room over here on this side of the screen, you guys can see that we have up top, we have myself and a nice Gyarados, who's a big boy, right? This Gyarados, I've been walking him for 523.9 kilometers trying to get candies, because it takes 400 candies to evolve this one Pokemon. It's ridiculous. And I'm at almost 300. I'm 100 away from getting it. And you might be questioning, well, if you went 500, why don't you have 500 candies? Well, because they added research stuff. You know, it's research tasks. It's difficult to really just talk about right now. But there was research task, and I didn't know it. So I evolved a Magikarp once I got the 400 candies. And then, guess what? I needed to evolve another Magikarp for a special research. So it's just, yeah. I think you guys can understand my frustration. I walked like 300 and some odd kilometers for that, and then turns out I needed to evolve it for a quest. So at that point, that's when I thought, why don't I just take this game seriously, right? Like, why don't I play Pokemon Go and actually understand what I'm doing instead of just catching and evolving Pokemon? Because you can play the game like that, of course. You could just catch Pokemon. You can just evolve those Pokemon and be done with it at the end of the day. But that's just not how I play games. That's not how I like to interact with stuff, I guess. I don't know. So I did research. There's places like the Silph Road and PokemonGoPress.com or something like that that have all the information you're going to need if you want to play the game seriously and fully get the most out of this game. Because much like the base game Pokemon Go is an RPG. It's not a cutesy action adventure game. It's something you have to invest your time in, and you have to understand the game mechanics in order to get the most out of the game, which is what I find enjoyable. So, going back to this whole adventure sync and walking, you gotta walk distances in order to to get candies for your Pokemon. And then you also get rewards for walking. So like one of the guys I know, Wade, a couple of you guys that watch my video probably know who he is, Wade or James. I don't remember his last name, but he's going to be a junior. He's got long yellow hair. blonde hair, I guess is a better word for it. But he averages in a week 80 kilometers. So this guy walks everywhere he goes, right? He's walking. And me and Sam were like, why don't you just play Pokemon Go? And at the very least, you're getting the Adventure Sync rewards of hitting 50 kilometers or more, which is a bunch of candy, bunch of Stardust experience per week that basically jumpstarts him and gives him a slight advantage to the game. And then it's another reason for him to walk. And he loves it. He's really enjoying the game now because there's a feature that he excels in that he can play the game. It's great. And then, of course, to really just top it all off, it's really just a fun game. I don't know what else to really say about it other than you should just play Pokemon. So, yeah. Okay, I can't really show you everything about this game. There's not everything that I can show you, right? So, I'm sorry, and it's okay. If you want to play the game, just go to the App Store or on Android if you have an App Store, I guess. Just go download the game. You'll pretty much understand when you start playing, but I don't really know how any better way to explain it other than I have a mystical Pokemon that I'm about to catch. Celebi, Generation 4. I don't really know much else about him except for the fact that I have him. Now, unfortunately, right now he is not. He's not weather boosted, so I guess I'm not actually going to catch him because for some reason the weather thinks that it's raining out and it's not sunny and bright and clear day. So I'm not actually going to catch him right now. If I have time and I get a clip of him, I'll do that later tonight. But he or she, I think it's just she. I don't remember what Celebi is. But anyways, it's Pokemon. It's part of the special research stuff here. Like, you have Professor Willow. It's the same gimmick as all the other games where you have a Pokemon professor that studies Pokemon. Your objective is to catch Pokemon and tell them about it. But I don't understand exactly why, but it's a thing, and I guess it's fun. It's research that you're doing for them, and you gotta like catch stuff, and you gotta evolve things, and you gotta walk so many distances with certain Pokemon and evolve them certain times of day or night. Basically, they're quests that Niantic has added to the game in order to get people to come back and play it regularly and, I guess, spend money on their game so they make more money, because it is a free-to-play game that you can buy Pokecoins on the Pokestop and whatever else. Use my referral link down. Wait, what's that? My agents are telling me, guys, that I'm not sponsored by Niantic, so I don't have a referral code, I guess. Well, that's embarrassing. But anyways, we should probably go find some Pokemon to catch, because I don't get anything in my backyard. So let's go find some Pokemon. Okay, so here, this is what we call a gym. I think this is the same picture as what the gym is shown as. But gyms, well, technically it's the pictures on the other side of this bell, but Pokemon gyms are gyms that are added to the game so that players can use their Pokemon that they've caught, right? They get to use them in things that are called gyms that basically just give you coins. You get 50 coins for every 8 hours, and then it resets every 24 hours. So, you have a Pokemon in here for 8 hours, you get the 50 coins, you get to wait 24 hours, then you can make another 50 coins. Used to be a lot better, way better system. But now it's you get a coin every 10 minutes or something like that. So it averages out to about 8 hours and under 40 minutes for the 50 coins. So generally people just throw Pokemon in gyms and call it good, but other people use the system to maximize on their coinage if they're in the same community and the community people are willing to do that. So that's what's happening here in Westfield. Myself and Clayton, is it Clay Sins, I think is his name. He's one of my friends. I think that's his name in Pokemon Go. But me and him have a system where we, every 12 hours or so, we take the gyms. Or, well, he's been slacking off lately since school's out and summer started. He's been doing a lot more summer stuff, but that's what he does. And so I'm kind of left on my own, but there are like, there's another blue member and a yellow member that do play this game. So they occasionally play and attack the gyms, but connection in Westfield kind of sucks. So we're what you call rural players. Rural, R-U-R-A-L, maybe that's how you spell it. But people that don't have very good connection and don't have a lot of stuff in where they live. They don't have a lot of spawns, they don't have a lot of gyms, they don't have a lot of Pokestops in order to play the game efficiently or maximize the fun. Luckily, we live close to both Charleston and KZ, which are, I would say, adequate to play Pokemon Go. They're not the best places like New York or LA, obviously, but they are still pretty good. We're about to just fight this gym to show you how it works. So it's Jolteon, Katie somebody, blue team. I'm on red team, so I can fight them. So basically all you do is you just tap the screen a lot with your Pokemon, and then you win. And then you do it 2 more times because of how much health this Jolteon has, but that's okay. Also, it's a little iffy because, you know, bad connection here. But yeah, basically you just tap the screen a whole bunch, and then you click the guy at the bottom that's charging up, and it does the charge move, because you have fast moves and charge moves of all Pokemon. Most everybody knows how that works. If you don't, well, that's the easiest way I can explain it to you. So, you're welcome. Yes. Okay. So now it's loading, and we're done. We won. It's 1 fight. Probably 2 more because of how much health the Pokemon has. Ignore how all my Pokemon have fainted. They haven't. Just an error whenever you don't have good connection. You see that quite often here in Westfield, of course. But go on and jump back in again. Just start hitting them. This pretty much just happens sometimes. So I'll be back when we're done here. And that's pretty much how you take a gym. So much else to it, really. So you take the gym is now empty, it's gray, which allows me, Valor, the red team, to now put something in the gym. And of course, I am a player that likes to brag their shinies in all of my gyms. Unless, of course, in KZ, where you have to actually defend the gym before an X-raid or something, I generally put a stronger Pokemon that's good at defense. But in the case of right now, and especially in Westfield, nobody has very great connection. Most people don't even play consistently, so I'm just throwing in a shiny to show that I have clout, I guess you could say. But with that, I think we got a few Pokemon here. Do some shiny checks. Probably not going to get anything good. Probably not even going to catch any of it because I don't really need to. There's also news. There's new updates constantly coming to the game. More stuff is being added every day. Like currently, there's an event for Laleep, Anorith, or is it Anorith? Onyx, and other such guy that are shiny. They're new shiny Pokemon that are being added. They're being added to raids, which are things you fight during gyms, where it's like special Pokemon that you can can't get anywhere else, generally. I mean, sometimes you get events, generally you can, but... Alright, well, I'm not seeing anything here, so... I think I'll show you what a raid looks like. I think that's what's next. So I guess, head to the next and second and only other gym in Westfield. Behind me, to my side of this building here, this is another gym location, but unfortunately I have no connection out here, so I can't really show you. Yeah, still no connection over here by the stop either. So I guess this video is kind of a bust, in a way. So I guess I'm just gonna head home. If I have any connection, I'll let you know. Hopefully the weather will update and I can actually catch this Celebi, so you guys can see that, but I guess probably not. So yeah, that's just what happens, guys. You can't win them all, especially in Westfield. You do really just kind of have to roll with it sometimes, with how bad the connection gets. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys can understand a little bit more of why I play the game, why it's intriguing, and you guys might pick it up yourself. The only problem I have is that I'm a solo player in Westfield. I don't enjoy being by myself. I don't enjoy playing the game on my own. So that's my biggest issue, is I don't have anybody to play with when I'm here. Because Clayton he's not usually around Westfield. He's not usually around that often. So I have to travel whenever I want to play the game and actually enjoy it. I mean, Westfield's good for finishing tasks, finishing research, finishing, trying to find a shiny, I guess, but it's not a place to grind. It's not a place to really invest your time in the game. And then you got that also. You got a lot of tractors, a lot of traffic that comes through Westfield because it's the link between KZ and Charleston and Mattoon. So it kind of sucks. It's got a lot of people that drive by, but it's nice. For the most part, it's quiet. To briefly explain what weather boosted means is you have Pokemon of different types, of course, right? Water, grass, fire, electric, flying, that junk, right? You got all that. So those guys, during certain weather conditions, are boosted, so they're stronger. They appear as a stronger Pokemon. They have better stats, which allow them to be better Pokemon. So Celebi is a grass psychic time traveling Pokemon, right? So when you want to catch it, the best time is during the day when it is sunny and clear, because that is when grass is boosted. I think psychic has a boosted time, but that weather isn't very often here, if I remember right. Generally it's cloudy, rainy, or partly cloudy, or sunny, or clear, I guess is the technical term, because it's sunny / moony, because it's nighttime clear. But I don't remember when psychic is actually good, but grass type is the type that Celebi wants for its moveset anyways, so having the weather boosted to support the grass type moves is ideal for what I'm trying to use the Pokemon for. So that's why I keep saying it's not weather boosted, and that's why I'm not catching it, is because I don't have what I want out of the Pokemon, so I'm not going to catch it yet, so that I get a better Pokemon later. Because I can hold on to this quest forever. Literally until I click the button, it's going to be there. It's going to be the same thing. I'm also secretly hoping that Celebi will get a shiny release, but I'm not really holding my breath or waiting for that to happen. So, yeah, that's to briefly explain what the boosted means. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. This has been Oh Nerd or Quentin, and that's just a quick tips on Pokemon Go. See you out in the wild.